Okay, I see somebody join. Wow, that was quick. So you guys getting notifications at all? I'm actually set up here with my plasma TV. I have a plasma down here because Hey, what's up, Argonaut Arcade? It's been a while, man. Anyway, I set up downstairs on my plasma TV, which I plan to make a home theater, so that's why I chose plasma. I think I got it. I want to say I got it for $30 on Craigslist about 3 or 4 years ago. It's a 50-inch TV. It works great. So I really wanted to emulate a movie theater, so that's why I hardly play games on it. So I just set it up for now. I put my son's Raspberry Pi on it, which has basically everything in the sun, and we're gonna mess around. Cool, you did get a notification. Yeah, YouTube is having issues with that. There's a couple people here that are having trouble with that. Hey, what's going on from Norway? Wow, that's far. Across the pond. All right, so I'm just messing around. I want to see if this is something I want to do in the future. This TV can also be used. I have my Steam Link attached to it, so I can stream. So I can do games like Burger Time or not Burger Time. What's it called? Heavy Barrel, which is a really cool co-op game. It's a twin stick shooter, which is awesome. You guys should check it out. I caught it on sale. I must have paid $15 or less, but it was totally worth it. It's worth it full price. It's a really great game. So anyway, let's mess around. I'm gonna try Dragon's Lair. But before I do that, I'm just going to give you a quick little tour of what I have. So I have Daphne, obviously. If I go in here, and I'm running the Super Nintendo theme because I do have a Super Nintendo, I guess, cover. I'll show you the, I don't know if you can see this with the contrast here. Yeah, it's hard to see. Let me try turning on the light. Hang on. There we go. So this is what I have here. It's like a little NES box. It has, if you look closely, it has USB ports there. If you flip it open, which I'm about to do with one hand here, it has USB ports in there and an Ethernet port. It's a really cool case, NES Pi case. I have one for the Super Nintendo, which is actually what you're seeing now. So this one has an NES theme on it. The other one has a Super Nintendo theme on it, which you're seeing here. So let me go ahead and shut this off again, just to get better lighting here. So it's really neat. Yeah, they're dirt cheap now. I'm actually looking into getting the Pi Zero, just to put something inside. I have the Super Action. Actually, it's not called the Super Action controller. That's ColecoVision. I'm thinking of something else. It's that big stick controller, like for the NES, and it has turbo knobs in it and stuff. I'm thinking of putting a Raspberry Pi Zero in that, and just having Nintendo games on it. That would be pretty sweet. And then I could just, put an HDMI port in it and just bring it anywhere with me. So that should be really neat. All right, so let's get going. So here's the thing right now. So you'll see a lot of systems here. I don't necessarily have the systems. Like this one here, it says Daphne, and it says 3 games available because I do have Dragon's Lair, Dragon's Lair 2, and Space Ace, my favorite 3 games from Don Bluth. And then the Dreamcast doesn't have any games. It says 1 game available, but that's really just the default to start Rycast. So I don't have anything loaded on those. So you'll see stuff here because I just made this image, I don't know, a while back. I do have the disc system for Nintendo. I have a whole bunch of games on there. Game & Watch, I still have to get working. I think I was just experimenting with 1 game. But that's the Game & Watch series, which is pretty cool. I may do some of those. I haven't really seen streams on those. Hopefully you guys can hear me because I don't have the external mic, but I wanted you to hear the TV as well as me, so it just makes it better without using the lav mic. So I have Game Gear here. I have like 258 games on that. If I go into it, you'll see I set up everything so it has box art and stuff. It's pretty neat. Game Boy. This one I'm not sure. I don't think I got to the box art yet. It's still kind of a work in progress. Game Boy Advance, same thing. If I go in there, yeah, there's not much box art. Color. Let's see how many games I have. 535. Let's say in television, I have a whole bunch of those too. So that's an old system I used to like. Sega Master System. I think I have 278 games on this. It's pretty neat. So it's set up nice. My son likes it a lot. He's definitely a retro gamer. He does not own a modern console whatsoever. But yeah, it's pretty neat. And by the way, I'm going to catch up with the comments in a second. I'm just not in front of the LCD screen. I can't really see. So yeah, so I have Nintendo, Auric. I don't have. This is just default DOS box. There's nothing on there. It says one game, but it's not really a game. It just tells you how to start it. So that's just the default. PlayStation, I do have. I have one game on here, and it's pretty big, so that's why I don't really put much. But I have Symphony of the Night. Believe it or not, I never played this game as a kid. So everyone's telling me it's the best Castlevania out there. So I'm going to try it, or at least one of the best, one of the top 10. And then, so that's the configuration. So let me go ahead, and I have 32X games, by the way. Let me go to Sega CD. I have Sega CD games, which is pretty cool. Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Is that one all set up? Yeah, Super Nintendo's all set up with the thumbnails and stuff. And then TurboGrafx, I'm not sure if it is or not. Yeah, some games are. So yeah, so it's an all-in-one system and it's portable. That's really why I got it. And Vectrix as well, which is really awesome having this on here. All right, so let's start with Dragon's Lair. And by the way, Arcade is here, which has all, of course, MAME on it. You know what? Let's start with MAME. Let's start with Bombjack. It's one of my favorite games. This is the SNES skin. I'll actually change it for you. I'll show you. So if I hit Start, I go to UI settings. I can go to Theme Set, and right now it says SNES Mini. You see it there? Yeah, Symphony of the Night. I mean, I tried playing it. The beginning level is actually a throwback to the original one, which is pretty cool. So if I want to change to Nintendo, this is how my other one looks. I just go back. It takes a second for it to kind of load. You'll see you'll see the background change. So that's the NES skin, which kind of looks like the mini NES, which is kind of cool. So I have other ones too. Let's see, UI settings. And there's a Tribute to Star Wars. I have Carbon, which is another one. Hursty Blue. Hursty Blue's pretty cool. I'll show you that one. That one is more, if you're more of an arcade guy like me, Hursty Blue's for you because it shows like a lot of cool stuff. If you go to arcades, it has all the graphics. That looks really nice. So I'll actually leave it on that one for now. So we're gonna play Bombjack. It basically has a little video that plays every time you go to a game. You go to each one, it has like a little preview, which is pretty cool. So let me just pause for a second. I'll go in the game, let it load up. And I have the bezels on here as well because I feel it's 4x3, right? So and you can see my arcade in the background. When it's going to black, that's pretty cool. So I have the bezels on the side. So it doesn't have the black on the side. And it's cool because it has instructions on how to play on most of the games. So I just left it in there. So let me go over here on my Retropie live stream. I'm just double checking I have sound. You're going to hear an echo for a second. Alright, let me go back to the beginning here. Yeah, I get the sound. That's good. Okay, cool. Always got to do a sound test. Always. Alright, so let me go back to live, which I'm at. Turn off the sound here. Alright, so let me catch up. So, let's see. So, Mike, you got the notification you said. And then, yeah, Alexander, there's different skins you can get. You said yours doesn't look like that, but yeah, like right now I'm changed to Hursty Blue. It's pretty cool. Okay, it looks like you have the Pi Zero without the Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Oh, you're gonna have the newer software. Yeah, what I'm running here, I formatted this software here for the B+. I have the Raspberry, was it the B+, which is a newer one? There's the Raspberry 3B, and then there's the B+. I have both of them, and this one's set up for B+. I had to actually reformat it because the B was not compatible with the new B+. Hardware. So once I set it up for the B+, it was fine. You know, it's backwards compatible at Word as well. Alright, so I'm going down more. So Mike, I hope I answered your question about the emulation skins. Let's see who else. By the way, I want this game. I love Bombjack. That little track mode would drive me crazy, but it actually is my ringtone for my significant other. It's pretty cool. Every time it rings, it does that. But every time you go to conventions and stuff, you got to turn off those ringtones because everybody has them on, so you don't know if your phone. You're always checking your phone to see if it's ringing because everybody has like Pac-Man on it or something. It's funny. But yeah, it's my ringtone currently. Hey, thanks for the comment on the Rolling Thunder series. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into Outrun next. I think I got to finish that one up. I bought the T-molding and everything I need to. I just got to do a little bit of body work. I'm gonna try to do it indoors with well ventilated, with fans everywhere because I got to do some T-molding on the bottom where it's kind of broken up, and I got to fix it. But all right, so let's start playing. Let's have some fun. So I have my chat window up. So hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm running. Let me look it up for you guys. It's actually a different version of Retropie that I got. I think it's Motion Blue. There's a guy on YouTube called Drew Talks. You guys probably heard of him. I talked to him a couple times in chat and stuff, and he was suggesting, he did the review on that. And this game's super loud. Hang on a second. I'm just going to wait for it to pass. All right, so Drew, he told me, he said, get the Motion Blue. It's the new one that just came out, and it has a whole bunch of settings and options where you can just set it to do bezels automatically. You don't have to do all the work. We have to know what to do, and you literally just press a button and it pops them all in there and it downloads it. So that's why I chose it, and it works really well. So a new version came out for the B+. So make sure to look for that. I'm not sure where you grab them. I can't remember where I grabbed the image, but it's out there. All right, so I'm gonna put quarters in here. So my high obviously is 320, 750. I'm pretty good at this game. The object of the game is to get all the bombs in a row that are flashing. If you do that consecutively, you get 50,000 points bonus. If you get like less, like if you miss one, I think it's 30,000. If you miss two, it's 20,000 and so on. Or you won't get any bonuses at all. So let me actually play a dummy game here. So you see how they light up? So let's say you don't get them in order. Like you want to get them all in order like this. But if you don't get them in order like I'm doing now. Let me just get these here. And let me know how the volume is in the game, if you can hear me talk still or not. I could always lower the TV by like a smidge. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, so I got him. See how there was no bonus at the end of that level? Like, I'll show you what I mean. It just goes straight. I'm going to finish this level just by getting him randomly. But I'm not going to get him in the order that they want me to. Just try not to die here. Alright, it goes right into the next level. Watch, it's going to do it now. There you go. So there's no bonus. Now I'm going to exit the game. You exit by pressing select and start. I'm going to go back in the game here. It's going to load up. Let me bring up my other screen I have here. Yeah, Retropie is cool to start out, but I think there's different... You don't have to use Retropie. You can use other stuff. I can't remember the name of the other stuff. But there's like an image for Retropie, then there's something else which I can't remember. It's called, what is it called, man? But it's basically a different front end. You know, Retropie looks different, this other one looks different, and it's supposed to run a lot of stuff very easy. It's very easy to use. Comment below if you remember what it is, but there's a different image you can use that's not Retropie. Okay, so I'm going to start the game again, and this time I'm going to play for real where I'm going to get them in order, or at least try to. Grab here. See, I'm getting them all like that in order. This is just my pattern that I use here. So I'm going to get that, but I don't want to die, so. Alright, so I got them all in order, and it'll give me a bonus now. So it gave me 50,000. So that's the key to getting the high score on this game, is getting all the things in order. I never knew that when I first played. I was just like, oh, I'm just going to get all the bombs. But if you get them in order, you know, that's what happens. It rewards you really well. I'm going to try to get that here. Oh, I missed one. So that little bird is a pain in my butt. He does that all the time. I'm waiting for him to get out of the way here. I gotta go to the other side to trick him. Alright, so now I'm gonna go down. See, I got one. I got one by mistake. So I'm just throwing him off by jumping up and down like that. Alright, so this one I missed one, so it's going to give me less points. So I got 30,000 this time only. Yeah, Hyperspin is good. I'm actually going to get rid of it. Speaking of the devil, we're talking about this. I purchased, what's that one called that everybody's using? It has the big picture mode, kind of similar to Steam. And I'm getting these out of order because I screwed it up already. Let's try not to die. Yeah, let me look it up. Can I pause here? I can't remember what I did for pause. Yeah, that's my pause button. It goes to black. So I'm going to quickly look it up. I have it on I'm just looking it up just to tell you what it is. And I just bought it, and I think it's pretty good. I can't remember what the name of it is. Man, but I bought the license for it. They had a sale. Was it Black Friday? I can't remember when it was. But anyway, I bought it, and it's really nice. It has a lot of info on it, and it's a lot easier to set up than Hyperspin. So I bought it. I think it was like 30 bucks or something like that. Maybe less. I think it was 20 or 15 bucks. I need to get that. I knew I was going to die. Yeah, you know, my most successful arcade that I ever built was this one that was green. It was a green invader cab, I called it. And everybody in my house played it. They loved it. And it was played the most. And it was the most simple. I had some really old DOS front end running on it. And it ran. People just liked the simplicity of that. Oh, I missed the free guy. That was a free guy right there. That E. It's for extra. So this is one of the tougher boards that I don't like. I have to just let them follow you around. So that's my pattern for that board. So this guy won't kill you. See that? It looks like I went through him, but I didn't. I need to get that last one. This is a tough game. I'm making it look easy, but it's really hard. Alright, so I won't enter my name, but I will exit. Let's try Dragon's Lair. Dragon's Lair runs really good on here. It's really hard to set up the controls, though. You have to like edit like files, like through FTP. It's really a pain in the butt. But it's still not set up perfectly, but I'm able to use the sword button, put credits in, and start the game, so that's really what matters. So I'm catching up on the chat now. Yeah, I'm running Hyperspin. The system I'm using is the, I think it's a quad-core Phenom 2. It's Phenom 2 Black Edition, and it's not overclocked or anything, and it runs fine. I'm running it on a solid-state hard drive that I built a long time ago, and you know, it's not even connected to internet, nothing. It's just all dedicated for Hyperspin and video games for MAME. It runs really good. But I do want to change it. I think Hyperspin is a little too fancy, but more of curiosity. I just want everything to run because I updated my ROMs. And once I updated my ROMs, it kind of messed everything up with the list. There's some games that don't show up that I want to show up. So that's the problem I'm having right now. Alright, so I'm going to start this game. I'm alright at this game. I'm not great. I'm not horrible. But we'll see where it goes. But it runs really good on here. So I'll try to call out the moves if I can, if I remember to. So here I'm hitting left, just following. This is easy. But the next one you want to hit up, right where the water is colored different, like right here, you hit up. So if you're wondering, you don't hit left or right, you hit up. Every single time. Now here you hit right, you hit left. It's just the same thing, they just mirrored it. They use a lot of tricks for production, so you won't have to spend any money. And I'm hitting right there. Okay, now I'm just going to hit right so I don't fall over, and then another right to dodge. There you go. This one you're going to hit down the whole time, and then up at the end. So I hit down. Again. You got to hit up pretty quick there. This one's hard. I have like a 50-50 chance of finishing this. There we go. Nice. Yeah, you know who has a dedicated Dragon's Lair? Richie Knuckles. I just went to his arcade last Saturday. And, you know, it's really cool. Oh, man, I forgot the sword button. I died. But he has an original Laserdisc in there with Dragon's Lair. And it runs good. I played it on the live feed there. Maybe I'll do a last credit with the actual game. It's so different when you do it. I always die there every time. I can't react quick enough. This one's 50-50 as well. I'm out of practice here. Yeah. Wrong way. I pressed down by mistake. Yeah, Richie's a good guy. I'm gonna be there a lot more often because it's not that far. We're talking. We'll see. Maybe we'll do some collaboration in the future. Who knows? So far, so good. I'm not doing bad. Oops. So that was it. That was game over. I'll play it one more time. Yeah, it was mind-blowing at the time because nobody could do graphics like this because of memory. And they kind of cheated by using a laser disc and then just wrote logic in there that if you press the right direction, it switches the track. They have a track for the death. So, and you know, whatever happens, and it's pretty cool. I finished this. Oops, I just died. So that was the death track that it just switched to. Now, I don't know what the pattern is for which floor to go to. I just use them randomly. So if you're wondering, I have no idea. That little buzzing sound you hear is me pressing the button. It's usually pretty forgiving. If you press it a lot, it'll do it when it's supposed to. Let's see if I can do this one again. Yeah, I gotta figure that one out. This one, you swing it, you go up the stairs, you go up again, swing it again, and then you press, yeah, up. Oh, I might make it here. Let's see. You could go in the water here. Well, I died before I could show you. Here's that board again. I should have hit right there. Messed that one up. Alright, so let's get out of this game. I'm actually going to exit. What's really cool about this thing is I have it running all the time in the background now. If you exit here and press select, it actually plays the videos that you have on the memory card. So I'm pressing it now, I'm pressing select, and it kind of just does like a screensaver. So it's pretty neat. So I have that running in the background usually. Let me catch up on this. What's up, Game Ball? What's up, Retro Force? So I think at this point I'm just gonna. This is really a test. I'm gonna end the thing now. But thanks for stopping by. Just let me know in the comments if you guys get the notification or not. So that would be really awesome. All right, guys. Signing off. Subscribe. Do all the usual stuff. Pass it on, and I'll talk to you soon. What's up, Niv? I got you in there right before the thing ended, but we're about to end it. I may do it again. It's really easy to set up. I'm pretty set up to do this more easily here. Yeah, I'm just reading the comments. All right, guys, so I'm going to end it now. Thanks for coming again, and we have to do this more because it's really fun to do. I love doing this kind of stuff. Possibilities are endless. All right, man. Thanks, Mike. Bye.